Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this question of the week video. In case you can't tell, I just got off work. I've got the whole suit and professional attire on right now. So I had a few updates first before I got started. Just a few little things to let you know about. Some of you may know about them already, but on my blog, which I'll have a link in the sidebar, I now have a 24/7 beauty chat going on there. So at any point in time, you can log on, talk to other beauty broadcast fans. I am periodically on there and can answer questions and stuff like that. But there is, like, when you visit my blog, you'll see a little icon that's on the right-hand side, and it'll say, like, Beauty Broadcast 24/7, and you can click there and, like I said, just talk about whatever you want to talk about, and it's really fun, and I just love how it's kind of a continuous thing that anybody can take part in, so that's really cool. Also, my contest, the prom makeup contest where you can win Crest white strips, that is going to be wrapping up on April 18th, so I just wanted to remind you guys, if you haven't gotten your entries in either by email or as a video response, make sure you do that if you want to participate. I've gotten a lot of responses so far, so I'm really excited as I look through them all, and I'm seeing some really good stuff, so thank you guys. And also, I post this on the sidebar of just about every video along with a link to my blog, but it's a link to my Twitter where you can follow me there. It's a Twitter page that I use it while I'm at work too, so you may see things there about, you know, what I'm doing there, what stories I'm working on, or things like that, because I do have people that follow me that watch our TV stations. So just a heads up that I do have that if you aren't on there. I mean, it's really fun. It can be kind of addictive, so you've been warned. But anyway, back to this question of the week. This question asks, what's your favorite kind of eyeliner? And I just love coming up with these random questions, but I'm always really interested to know what you guys think. And we had 884 votes on this one, and the #1 answer was pencil. And that's what I would have to say. And some people said, you know, would send me little messages saying, well, you know, I use pencil and liquid. And so I do too. So this is kind of a challenge, you know, if you could only break it down to one favorite, what would you pick? And I would pick pencil as well, really, because I would struggle with putting liquid on my lower lash line. Normally I do liquid on top, pencil on the bottom. So, for this video, I just thought I'd give you my picks out of each of those categories and kind of go in order of the ones I like and don't like the best. Or actually, I'll go in order of the way your votes were so you can understand kind of what people thought. But yes, I would say pencil #1 as well. My #1 eyeliner pencil is Revlon Color Stay. Throw me any color of this, I'm gonna like it. This one's black. This was what I used today, for example. I like black brown, I like blackberry, but it's just, they're really easy to use. They have a little sharpener end. They really stay put, and yeah, if I was limited to just one, I mean, I could handle using this on upper and lower lash line. Currently, I just use it on the lower, but yeah, awesome product there. And then the second highest was cream and gel. So that, I mean, I was kind of expecting liquid to get a little bit higher because it was 44% on pencil, then 25% on cream and gel, and then the next one down from that was traditional liquid with only 15%. I was a little surprised by that answer, but because I would put liquid at #2 for me. But cream and gel, my favorites of that, I really like the L'Oreal Hip Color Truth cream liner. This one in black. I mean, this is one that you could put up, you know, upper, lower. You could use it all in one, and it doesn't smudge. Like, it's a really long wearing thing, and the color goes on extremely black. And I know they do have other colors that might be fun to use as well, but I just use like a really fine tipped sort of paintbrush. It's like in with the paintbrushes section at Walmart. You can find just little brushes that have really fine tips that are good to use. And I also have a Smashbox one that has that little bent that little bent angle to it, so it's really easy to apply. So that works well for cream liners. And I had to pick a secondary one on this because I really like my waterproof shadow liner from Smashbox. This shade I have is in Hollywood, which may or may not be limited edition since it came with a holiday set, but it has just this gorgeous bronzy brown goldeny tone to it, and it's just really nice as a subtle lower lash line type thing. So those are my cream liners I like. Number 3 for you guys was traditional liquid, and you know I can't live without this stuff. My Revlon Color Stay liquid liner, Blackest Black. They also have a black shimmer that's not too bad either, but just use this, have this on right now, so love this liner, and just have gotten along with it really well. It lasts a really long time. I think I just mentioned that in my video with my sister that we did not too long ago. So next for you guys, these last two were kind of like really close together. Liquid Pin Form. I don't really like this form of liner, so for me to pick a favorite, it's not really saying much because I'm not in love with this, but you may recall that I reviewed Revlon Color Stay's Liquid Eye Pen. I guess now is my chance to do a little follow-up on that. Even though I don't love this, I've been trying to use it quite a bit because I wanted to see when it would dry out with regular use. And it's not dry yet. I can't remember exactly how long ago I did that video, but it was several weeks at least. And it's got a really tight cap, and I'm wondering if that may have something to do with it. Like, the cap is still tight, so that's a good sign. But it's this kind of a tip. And the reason why I'm not in love with it is because I put it on and I feel like I have to go over it a little bit more. It doesn't draw over super shimmery shadows all that well, and it's just not the same dark black that you get with the regular liquid. But it is easy to control, and if you want to practice with liquid liner and get the effect of liquid liner, and you want more control and not have to dip back into something, go back to it, here you can just, mess around with it and not ever have to, take the pen from your eye. So this is probably the best one that I've tried so far because so many of them conk out on you, with very little use. So this one has had the best longevity so far because I know the product's in there with those other things. It's just a matter of, and yes, I've shaken them, yes, I've tipped them, turned them and stored them upside down. I tell you, it's just not the greatest concept in the world, but that is my favorite of that category. And the last thing was only 6% was people who use shadow as liner. This is not a bad strategy, guys. And you got to find the right thing. You got to get a really dense, rich, usually matte shadow that will work to give you the definition you may want. And something worth looking into is the Femme Couture Cake Eyeliner. They come in these duos, and this is black and charcoal here. And it's very black and very, very pigmented. And these are cake eyeliners, so you can use this and put it on as is. Just take a liner brush, like I would use an angled liner brush, and use this as powder. Or you could wet it and use it like sort of, with a little more, give the color a little more intensity, make it a little more rich by wetting your brush with a mixing medium or even just water. So these are neat. They come in different duos. I think I have one that's like a navy blue and maybe a dark brown or something. Don't quote me on that though. I do like this charcoal and black one a lot, and that would be my pick for using a shadow or a powder as a liner. So anyway, that's my little update and question of the week video. Thank you guys so much for answering. I love getting these numbers in the 800s on people answering the question of the week. Let's try to get past 900 next time, okay? Little goal. Alrighty. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and have a great day.